Just 1 week before Christmas Eve and the holiday season kicks into full effect, it's the final event on the CCW calendar here in 2022. I am Blake Chadwick, privileged once again to be joined alongside the legendary Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan. And Kevin, last night coming off of a breakout Naughty or Nice event down in Pompano Beach, we're right here in Port St. Lucie. Final event of the year, a lot at stake.
And a great crowd here tonight, and I'm looking forward to the final event of the year. And a big new year coming up, 2023. A lot of things are going to happen for CCW.
And one of those things that's going to happen when we're right back here in this building, the Mid-Florida Event Center, February 18th. It will be Art of War. It's going to be incredible, that Game of War game style matchup, Kevin. 2 rings, double cage, 8 men will enter. Only 1 team will stand tall. You know the War Games bouts very, very well. This Game of War matchup is going to be intense.
Maybe the most dangerous match in professional wrestling.
As we're getting started tonight, triple threat action. Canadian Beef Brett Matthews. We saw him in action last night on the losing end of the stick as he battled Meto in our opening bout last night. Let's see if he can reverse course in our opening bout here tonight.
He's a great physical specimen. He comes from Vancouver, and some great wrestlers came out of that area. So he's looking to make his mark tonight and get back on a winning streak.
That entire Pacific Northwest region has certainly yielded many stars throughout the years. And Brett Matthews certainly not winning over many of the fans here in Port St. Lucie. Not even the long dead ever to introduce participant number 2. The 2022 Most Improved Wrestler in Coastal Championship Wrestling, Elliott Qrow, participant number 2 in this triple threat.
He really deserved to win that accolade.
And you see Elliott Qrow here, he's yelling at the Music Man. He changed his music several weeks ago, Kevin. He wants nothing to do with this theme. And Elliott Qrow, that chip on his shoulder continues to grow as we've seen over the last several weeks. Whether it's teaming with GOSTs, with singles competition, as he's really looking to take his game to the next level into the new year, as again, your most improved wrestler here in Coastal Championship Wrestling.
I think we all need to keep an eye on each thing. Both sides.
And Joe Garcia, your 2022 Rookie of the Year in CCW, winner of the Kumite Battle Royal back in August. His trajectory has been pointing straight to the sky over the last several months here in CCW. And what a better way to end the year than getting a victory in this triple threat environment.
This is going to be a very interesting match. And I'm going to say that Joe is going to have a tough time with these 2 sort of bully-type characters.
We talked about Joe Garcia last night as he developed a little bit of a rivalry with Criston, who had stolen that CCW Rookie of the Year trophy. Of course, that's conspicuous by its absence tonight. Criston is a tag team action coming up a little bit later on. You have to imagine something will give very soon between those 2 here in CCW.
Yeah, and I think that was a big, big win for the young man, first time out, and stealing the trophy. That's going to get under his skill, Joe.
Bell sounds, we're on the way. Triple threat action. 1 fall to a finish. Referee Andy Seeley assigned to this contest. And Kevin, when you're in the opening bout of a big-time environment like this, huge event, final one on the calendar, how much pressure is on it to pick up the win and really set the pace?
It's amazing. Obviously, they've made a pact already. And Joe is going to have a tough time, as I said earlier.
Elliott Qrow and Brett Matthews becoming quick friends in this ring, but Joe Garcia, who has been an underdog throughout his entire career in CCW, once again looking to overcome the odds, and Elliott Qrow looks like got some gas money.
I think we should lay in there.
As Qrow and Matthews looking to come together to take out Joe Garcia, but once again, 1 fall to a finish here, so at some point, there's going to have to be interaction between Brett Matthews and Elliott Qrow if one of these men want to pick up the win.
I agree with you 100%, but they're working together more like a team than opposition.
And And we've got an incredible card on hand here tonight. One huge championship match, the CCW debut of Rocky Radley, as she challenges the three-time women's champion Marina Tucker, who won the title for the third time, the last time we were in this building back on September 30th.
That's going to be a barn burner, as they say, and I'm interested to see this match.
As Brett Matthews and Elliott Qrow continue to have their way right now with Joe Garcia. And when again we talked about that game of war, double ring, double cage, bout coming down in the month of February here. No disqualification, six-man tag in our main event. The final bout of 2022, James Tapia, Alan S2S Martinez, and the CCW heavyweight champion Ariel Levy taking on Jackal Stevens, Cha-Cha Charlie, and the number one contender, the Brazilian destroyer Vinicious. It's all going down, tornado action here tonight. As Matthews and Qrow continue to talk strategy right now, as Joe Garcia barely able to get any offense in against these two. As the crowd in Port St. Lucie certainly wants to get behind Garcia, it's going to be difficult to overcome in this environment.
It certainly is, and he's taking quite a beating.
As Garcia, the momentum, sends Matthews right into Qrow. I don't know if that's exactly the type of offense that Garcia was looking for, but it's seemingly working right here. And Qrow and Matthews come right back and derail Garcia very quickly.
I hate to say it, but I mean, that might be the last gasp for Joe.
As Garcia certainly gasping for air right here. As Elliott Qrow looking to put himself into championship contention in 2023. Brett Matthews continuing to look to move up the ladder here in CCW.
I'm going to go out on a limb. We're going to see Elliott Qrow this year, and he'll be up there in championship matches. He's made great progress this year.
And if anybody's going to agree with you, Kevin, it's going to be Elliott Qrow.
Exactly.
As Garcia continues to fight from underneath here, referee Andy Seeley at some point might need to utilize his discretion, but again, no disqualifications, no countouts in this triple threat environment. Pinfall or submission, the only way to really get the victory.
He's taking a lot of beating, Joe.
Oh! And how much can Joe Garcia sustain? As he gets launched nearly halfway across the ring right there by Matthews and Qrow. It's starting to look like a well-oiled machine. And Joe Garcia looking to stick and move right here, Kevin. And Garcia finally puts himself in position. Oh! And the miscommunication between Matthews and Qrow. And Joe Garcia looking to climb the mountain right here. Garcia, there's a quick roll-up. Nearly steals the win. And Brett Matthews puts him right back down.
This Matthews is an impressive looking athlete.
As Elliott Qrow and Brett Matthews, it was only a matter of time here, Kevin, before these two came to blows or possibly a disagreement. As Qrow lands Garcia right in the center of the ring, but who's going to go for the cover?
Joe has taken a lot of punishment on his back since the bell rang.
And Matthews trying to show off that power background of his. As Qrow and Matthews now, they might be looking to end Joe Garcia for good here.
This is reminiscent of the Road Warriors.
Taking a page out of Hawk and Animals playbook, maybe even looking Scott right here. Oh, he misses! Garcia with the low throw too! Great! Joe wins! Joe wins! Joe wins! And Joe Garcia runs out of here faster than Usain Bolt!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Start our show.
Setting the pace here tonight at Breaking Chains, Joe Garcia stealing the victory from Elliott Qrow and Brett Matthews.
Presenting the next match is a tag team match. Introducing first, and a combined weight of 430 pounds,
So we spoke about Criston in our opening bout here tonight at Breaking Chains. He's back in his second matchup here in CCW, this time in tag team action. And again, conspicuous by its absence is Joe Garcia's Rookie of the Year trophy. But his tag team partner Criston tonight, Joey Mayberry, making his way out here. Also making his CCW debut. A huge weekend for both of these men breaking out on the scene in Coastal Championship Wrestling.
If they would get a win, which I think is going to be unlikely against the Clown, this would put them in top contention.
I don't remember the last time I saw someone coming out here looking like Joey Mayberry. Kevin, have you ever seen anything like this?
I think so, but I think it was a bad dream.
Looks like a cross between maybe Adrian Street, Johnny B. Bad. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here.
Leonid's time and Maximus time, they are
And Kevin, in our opening bout, we talked about a double team move in the same vein as Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. Well, CCW has a couple of men that can very well pull off a doomsday device right here. Leonid and Maximus Cod, the brother tandem, the Qrow, two absolute monsters on a collision course with elevated status coming up on January 7th. Bash of the Brew, our first event of 2023 down in Hialeah with the CCW Tag Team Championships. They've earned that shot, and tonight they're looking to prove they are indeed the uncrowned champs here in CCW.
These guys are so great. Listen to the crowd. I haven't seen anybody like these two since the Road Warriors.
We talk about special. We talk about standing out in the crowd. Leonid and Maximus God are two professional wrestlers that can take their game to the next level in the next few weeks here.
They certainly can, and with the new year coming up, they're going to have gold around their waist before the year ends.
I'm ERA and I'm Johnny Nova. I'm watching this matchup very closely because I want to find even the slightest weakness, the slightest thing that they can exploit in that matchup, because when it comes to all the attributes, the Qrow will certainly look to have that advantage over the tag team champions down in Hialeah.
If they have any weakness at all, they better find it quickly, because these two gentlemen are very, very strong.
And the crowd returning to Port St. Lucie. We saw them here just a couple of months back. And ever since becoming a permanent fixture here on the CCW roster, they have certainly proven that they are the team to beat.
I can't disagree with you. What I heard, look at them. I mean, they're in fabulous shape. And the thing that impresses me, not only are they in muscular shape, they're in great cardio shape.
Indeed they are. Former football players, Kevin. Linebackers, defensive ends, they know how to get to the quarterback just like they know how to get to the tag team champions, like they're going to hopefully do in a few weeks here. But in front of them tonight, a test in the form of Mayberry and Gaston, two teams that right now we don't really know a whole much about.
Well, we know they're facing the most formidable team, I think, in CCW.
Bell sounds, we are underway. Tag team action here at Breaking Chains. Our first of 3 tag team bouts on the docket tonight. Also coming up, Damien Fenrir and the Southeastern champion Alex Chamberlain taking on Meto and Lakay. And of course, Meto earning that Southeastern championship shot against Alex Chamberlain coming up in a few weeks at Bash of the Brew. But this crowd absolutely electric right now for the crowd. As Maximus Cod will begin against Joey Mayberry. And again, Mayberry has tried his trade throughout Central Florida, has been around for well over a decade, but has not really broken out throughout the rest of the state. Huge opportunity for Mayberry tonight in the CCW debut. As we've seen the Qrow dominate from Kissimmee all the way down to Hialeah and every town in between. I thought this type of dancing was safe for the after party.
I thought so too, but I don't think this is a wise thing to do. Aggravate the crowd.
This is a family show. As Maximus got here, wants to impose his power against Joey Mayberry, but unfortunately for Mayberry, I don't think he's going to have enough to overcome Maximus. And take a look at Criston's face here. Certainly looks to be a little bit different facial feature than we saw last night.
I think he's bitten off a little more than he can chew.
And his bout against Joe Garcia, we certainly saw a little bit of a different demeanor against the young man in his CCW debut. But this is the first time he's ever been in a tag team bout.
I gotta say this. Last night, he really impressed me. He never let Joe get into his head.
As Criston tough to play mind games here against the crowd. And just like that, he got out of here faster than Garcia ran to the back after his win. And Mayberry trying to figure out something here, Kevin. I don't know if Joey Mayberry knows his playground he entered.
Mr. Mayberry knows where he's at right now.
And this is what amounts to essentially the tune-up match for Leonid and Maximus. So they will meet Nova and ERA coming up on January 7th. ERA coming up next, Kevin, is in singles competition against Anthony Catena. And you have to imagine in the back right now on the monitor, ERA has his eyes glued right to that monitor because he wants to see exactly what he's going to be facing in 3 weeks.
And he's overcome a major injury quickly. I got to give the guy a lot of credit.
That shoulder injury indeed, as ERA winning the King of the Territory over the top rope battle royal a couple of weeks back. But just like that, Joey Mayberry and Criston trying to find a bit of an opening now. And it looked like we were seeing some double team cohesion by Mayberry and Gaston. And look at the power, Kevin. That rotating power slam. And a near fall as Criston, his lifeless body pulled back to the corner here. And Mayberry, for whatever reason, looking to get back into this matchup. I don't think this is the sound strategy for Joey Mayberry, but right now it looks like it's working.
It certainly does, but let's see if you can keep this up. Nice tag.
Look at the elevation as Leonid's gone. Anthony Catena called himself the six-tool product. Every tool in the book these two possess. And just like that, Mayberry, he goes to attack Criston, and the young man's getting out of here.
And he just said, I'll be right back. Where's he going?
The Star Island native wants nothing to do with this. And the crowd taking care of business, and that is the end of Joey Mayberry.
Very impressive.
Leonid and Maximus have tunnel vision down to Hialeah 3 weeks from tonight, Kevin. And it looks like that's what I'm saying. And we shall see 3 weeks from tonight down in Hialeah, it will be elevated status and the crown for the CCW Tag Team Championships. Will the crown be king? Coming up in our first event of 2023.
They got a special 14-inch cheese pie and a hamburger from Garlic Knots for $9.99. That's after tonight's event with some of the wrestlers from here across the street at Big Apple Pizza. Your next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Highland Park, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, Anthony Catena.
And here comes Anthony Catena, who has had feuds here in CCW with the likes of Jackal Stevens over the Southeastern Championship, Cha-Cha Charlie for the richest prize in CCW. They've gone at street fights, ambulance matches, ladder matches. Catena's been put through the ringer, and it looks like he's trying to win over the fans here tonight in PSL. But Kevin, we've seen this act from him before. When he returned to CCW earlier this year, this is the exact type of behavior we saw from him. He's coming out here with a bit of a different look, but he is a second-generation competitor. His parents, from what I understand, had competed somewhat in the Texas area, even, I believe, for Fritz Von Erich in World Class Championship Wrestling. But Anthony Catena, you take a look at him physically put together, from bell to bell, has what it takes. He could be the missing ingredient here for the championship picture in CCW.
I think you're right. He's in incredible shape. If he has that background for second generation, they seem to have a leg up for people that don't come up from a second generation.
As ERA making his entrance, and Kevin, you talked about the emotional moment back in early December, overcoming the odds, the last man, upon that king of the territory battle royal bout, returning to CCW after that devastating shoulder injury, a very scary moment back in the month of November. I was ringside doing commentary with Bill Alfonso. It looked like he got dropped on his head by Jackal Stevens and Cha-Cha Charlie. Ricky Martinez, he's doing bodybuilding competitions. From what I understand, Ricky has entered another contest. He was up in the Tampa Classic last week. Now he's heading to Las Vegas to compete another show. And that's why his former tag team partner from South Florida's finest many years ago, ERA, steps in. But again, Kevin, maybe the story of the year in CCW is ERA.
When I saw him,
Come on now. Let's get the match started.
you guys, hey, I didn't like that works. I didn't like that works. Hey, McFly. Oh, you got it. You did me good. I don't like that works. Operator here.
So let me go to the screen.
You suck.
Are we going to get started anytime tonight?
Looks to me like a battle. If you can't get the microphone,
I'd like to watch at least the last half of the Bills and Dolphins. Oh, here we go. Bell sounds were underway, Kevin. Anthony Catena once again, another trick up his sleeve here in CCW.
I'm not going to try to say that I agree with him 100%, but don't turn your back on your opponent.
As with Anthony Catena, returned to Coastal Championship Wrestling here in early 2022. He looked like he turned over a new leaf, was greeting the fans, had a big smile on his face, and that carried over through several events until he eventually showed his true colors, turned his back on Cha-Cha Charlie. Oh no! And look at the torque there on that shoulder, Kevin. There's no way, once again, that shoulder's 100%.
And he's completely right at that. If you have a weakness, he'd be an idiot not to try to go for it right away. His shoulder's nowhere near being completely healed.
And this is a prime situation where referee Andy Seeley might need to utilize some discretion, and potentially he needs to call this match before ERA gives it up. As Catena has zeroed in on his offensive game plan here, you had to imagine he was going to be looking to attack that shoulder, but he's really found a way to exploit it in the early moments.
I agree with you 100%. The referee has to be watching that very closely.
And again, conspicuous by his absence here is ERA's tag team partner Johnny Nova, of course, his elevated status, winning those tag team championships back in May at Bash of the Brew when Ariel Levy turned his back on Vinicious. They dominated the tag team scene throughout the summer and fall months, but here we are as we're about to turn the calendar into 2023. Do you believe there's any jealousy from Johnny Nova that ERA is now the #1 contender for the heavyweight title?
There has to be. This is a competitive company, and every time you get a win like ERA did, it puts it up there.
And ERA whipping this crowd into a frenzy here as Catena comes out right in front of us. And Anthony Catena now seemingly can't find his way back into the ring. And the slingshot punch into the outside. ERA leaving it all over the ring in his final match of the year.
I don't know if that was the smartest thing to do. You put you in a very high risk position.
The instincts kick in, that adrenaline kicks in, and ERA, he'll certainly feel it tomorrow, but might, as this match wears on, Kevin, really start to feel the effects of that shoulder injury.
I think he's going to feel the effects, even though that was an offensive move. Let's see if this arm doesn't get worse.
And he goes that high right district, and you notice, Kevin, when ERA jumped off at the top, he's unable to move that left arm, and that's going to really derail his momentum and ability to move around.
He's really behind the 8 ball on this.
And Catena here, looks like he's trying to set him up for a vertebreaker. Oh, unbelievable right there.
The power in that move. I think he's right. He's going to make waves in 2023.
And Kevin, there's many athletes that you've been associated with throughout your career, whether you're managing them, tag teaming with them, whatever the situation might be. Is there anyone from your history that Anthony Catena reminds you of?
He has the intensity of Buzz Sawyer.
I can certainly see a little bit of buzzsaw right here in Anthony Catena. Not as short and compact, but he has all of the tools to be able to get it done. And he's in full control right now as this crowd really started to rally behind one half of the tag team champs.
Catena's doing the smartest thing he could do, standing on that shoulder. The referee really needs to watch out for ERA. He has to put ERA's career in line here.
And throughout Anthony Catena's CCW career, whether it's been for the Southeastern Championship or the CCW Heavyweight Championship, he's pushed the champion all the way to the limit, whether it be in 1 bout, 2 bouts, 3 bouts, whatever it might be. But he has not gotten over the hump and championship gold. And he very well could be on an upward trajectory here with the win over ERA. Might try to end it right here, Kevin. There's a cover. Looks like a bit late, and Andy Seeley says only 2.
I agree with you. We've talked about this before. You've got to cover a guy and put your weight on his chest.
As Anthony Catena has really zeroed in on that injury of ERA. And one thing about Catena, he walks the walk and talks the talk. Just like we expect from Chamberlain and Fenrir coming up in their tag team bout next. Catena can certainly fit in very well with them. And ERA with one arm trying to get the job done here. Looks to take the momentum over. And look at Catena right now.
Wow, beautiful wrestling move.
And once again puts a stop to ERA And his attempt to make a comeback. And again, Andy Seeley needs to think about the future of ERA. There's a cover by Catena, again, only 2. But ERA, not only is he a tag team champion, but the man has a family. We're right in the thick of the holiday season. He's got a lot ahead of him in the next couple of weeks.
He certainly does, and that's what we both agree on. The referee really needs to take a close look at how injured ERA is. You can't let this keep going.
As Catena has been in full control for the last several minutes here. And once again, putting ERA in a position where he's almost unable to continue.
You can CCW out here. He really wants to hurt ERA, that's for sure.
But this is one of those situations, Kevin, where Catena's being a bit too cocky. If he gets back inside the ring, he has the ability to end things quickly, but he's too worried about talking to these fans and looking at himself, essentially, and not worrying about what's right in front of him. And now, once again, worried about the fans behind us.
Exactly.
And Catena wasting too much time. ERA! There's a quick roll-up, but again, Kevin, that shoulder injury comes into play.
Couldn't even hold him down with that shoulder. Again, they should throw the foul in.
And Catena, right back in the driver's seat. It looked like ERA was about to swing the tide back his way, but with one arm in there, it's very difficult to piece together some offense. And Andy Seeley says, at least for right now, ERA will continue.
I'm not sure that's the right call. I know he has a very hard job, but ERA hasn't shown me much in the last 6 minutes.
He certainly has not looked 100%, and if he's going to be at this level come January 7th, the crowd is going to roll right through elevated status and win those tag team titles. Taking a whole lot of time here.
Too much time.
And Catena not exactly sure what he's doing. Oh, and ERA sticks that boot up in the last millisecond. And ERA trying to feed off of this crowd here in Port St. Lucie. As Catena and ERA collide, and Catena right back upstairs, and ERA catches him coming down.
Right in the bush. Beautiful drop kick.
Both competitors are down here. ERA might see light at the end of the tunnel.
He has to get up right now. He can't lay down much longer.
And never in my wildest dreams did I expect to see this trio get behind ERA like they are right now. It sounds like Jackal Stevens or Cha-Cha Charlie. And Ernest R. Alexander here with one arm, doing it all on his own. And Catena, the separation is created, and ERA with that left arm, but Kevin with inability to use that right arm, you see that lariat not really effective. And Catena makes a mistake there, puts his head down, but catches ERA, and this might do it. He stacks both. ERA's laid out too. 3-0. 2.5.
That was close. That was close.
As Catena.
Okay.
He's looking out to you, Kevin. As he's certainly looking to impress you. As Catena now might be looking to drop that bomb from the heavens above. Catena perched up there. Takes way too long. And ERA nearly knocks his head off. that turnbuckle. He has to be careful right there. As the sensations running through that shoulder right now have to be on another level. As Catena flips back in the ring. And a super kick of his own, Kevin, this can do it.
This is a beautiful super kick too. Oh, wow.
And ERA somehow. Oh, wait a minute. Crucifix. 2. Nearly steals it from Catena. And ERA now.
Beautiful elbow.
And somehow Catena goes down. He nails him with the injured elbow. But Catena looks out. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa. Steps out of the air.
And just like he did back on December 3rd at the King of the Territory Battle Royal, ERA overcomes the odds here tonight and finds a way to get by Anthony Catena and heads into the new year with momentum on his side.
Well, I have to eat Qrow. I never thought that was going to happen.
Certainly not how the match looked like it was playing out. But ERA picks up a win. The crowd picked up a win. Johnny Nova will return on January 7th. When elevated status will take on the crowd down in Hialeah for the CCW Tag Team Championships. And of course you can't forget, sometime in early 2023, we are going to see ERA receive a shot at either Levy or Vinicious for the CCW heavyweight title.
You will draw a great prize of $100 each cash. Later on tonight, so get those now if you can. $1 each. Once again, your next match is a tag team match. One fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Navy of Damien Fenrir and the CCW Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Alec.
And here we go, Kevin. Before I came to the building tonight, this is the one I had circled, the one I was anticipating the most. Alec Chamberlain, the Southeastern champion, Damien Fenrir, a complete package in their own right, taking on the team of Meto and Lakay, who were very close to winning the tag team championships from elevated status earlier this summer, two of the top rising stars in CCW, two of the prize students of Qrow, an incredible tag team matchup on the horizon here tonight.
This is going to be whether Alex can stand the ship right against these two less experienced wrestlers. If Alex can steer the ship right, I think the advantage goes to him. If he slips up a little, I'm going to go with the younger guys.
And Chamberlain has been dishing out the Chamberlain challenges each and every time he's been defending that championship. We saw last night, KA Slash put up a nice effort, but Chamberlain once again reigns supreme. And Damien Fenrir, a bona fide blue chipper, very few holes in this young man's game, Kevin. He is the future of professional wrestling.
I agree with you 100%. This kid just has something.
I would be pretty interested to see if these two came together on a full-time basis. I think we could talk about one of the most dominating tag teams we've seen in CCW history.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, they have the look. They have Alex with the experience. They have great conditioning.
The team of the Mayberry Publisher Meto and Lakay.
as we anxiously anticipate Meto and Lakay again. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Lakay, the dominant champion for Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum, when the GWA folded and joined into CCW. Lakay and Meto became two of the top forces here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. Meto still yet to have his shoulders into the mat in almost a year.
That's an amazing feat. Alec Goldberg. This is
He made that comparison last night.
This is going to be a very good match. But this is going to be a win, especially after that match that just transpired. I'm going to go on a limb and say this is the match of the night.
It certainly looks to be a top candidate. As Lakay, he's ready to eat. And Meto on a collision course with Chamberlain, January 7th, at Badge of the Group for the Southeastern title. Ever popular, Meto and Lakay.
You know, you don't realize how big Alex Chamberlain is until you get out the side. He's a big man.
A deceptively large athlete in the neighborhood of 6'1", about 260. And one thing about Alex Chamberlain, he is the Southeastern champion, Kevin, but a tag team specialist in his own right. He's won tag team titles all around the United States, including here in CCW over a decade ago when he first arrived in South Florida. And Chamberlain, in his return, has primarily competed as a singles competitor. But when it's a tag team environment, there are not many more well-versed in the tag team scene than Alex Chamberlain.
And that goes for singles too.
Absolutely. Lakay and Chamberlain will start things off here. Lakay, we talk about being as a top contender, top star here in CCW, but has yet to really pick up a signature win. If Lakay can pick up a win over a Chamberlain or over a Fenrir, it could really skyrocket him into that title talk.
I think that he's going to break through this year too.
Certainly a candidate for your breakout star of the year.
Hey, quit picking your boogers, kid. Quit picking your boogers. I see you on your boogers.
And you want to talk about strength and power. These four men, Kevin, does not get much bigger and badder than this in CCW in general.
No, this could be a weightlifting team with the four of them, and you'd win almost every contest.
I think it's a toss-up in just about every category. Who would win each and every lift? As Chamberlain certainly possesses the most experience out of any of the stars in this matchup.
Alex looked like he ran into a brick wall, didn't he?
But the veteran move right there, Kevin, hits the floor, regroups, and takes away the momentum of Meto and Lakay. Still to come here tonight, a man you know very well, Kevin, Andrew Anderson, in his second bout in CCW, will hook it up with Ozzy Kilmeister. And the last time we saw Ozzy Kilmeister in this building, one-on-one with Ariel Levy for the CCW Heavyweight Championship, and he pushed the champ to the limit.
I'm a big fan of Ozzy. Of course, I'm a big fan of Andrew. I'm looking forward to this match. This should be, Andrew has to use his strength. Ozzy has to use quickness in his headbutts.
Two styles that should mesh pretty well inside that ring, with Anderson's brawling in addition to the unorthodox style of Ozzy Kilmeister. As the technical master, Damien Fenrir, looking to put on a showcase here against the powerful Meto. And Meto, his playbook is not very deep, Kevin, but each and every time he executes it to its fullest effect.
Yes, and he's very quick when he makes a move and takes a guy over. He takes him over with force.
And we've talked about dominant champions here in CCW. Maybe the most dominant champion we've seen in quite some time. Marina Tucker, the women's champion, in the same place she won the title. A couple of months back, it's Radley in our co-main event of the pretty soon. And Meto looking to take advantage here. There's a quick cover, but again, a little bit overzealous, does not hook the leg.
Right, and he went back there to a wrestling move, which I really appreciate.
And Meto and Lakay typically singles competitors, but for their rights here in this matchup, something that's going to certainly benefit them, Kevin. Those tag team bouts they had together throughout the summer, they had tag team matchups for the championships, non-title bouts, and that experience then certainly is going to help their opportunity here tonight. And look how high Lakay gets in the air. And that's one thing about Lakay. We know about his power, but he's very athletic as well.
He just showed it to us, didn't he?
Indeed he did. As Lakay and Meto once again showing off that tag team prowess here. Looking to isolate Fenrir. And another pinfall attempt. As referee Randy Eller assigned this contest, your senior official for the evening. And Fenrir, you have to wonder, somewhere in Fenrir's mind, he wants to get a title shot. Of course, he would love to go after Levy and the heavyweight title. He would love to go after Chamberlain, the Southeastern title. But those are maybe his two best friends in CCW.
Nice move.
And Fenrir, athletic as ever. And look at this right here. Innovative offense, doing anything he can to try to ground Meto. And Chamberlain and Fenrir, who teamed together just 1 week ago against Joe Garcia and Ozzy Kilmeister down in Hialeah. Look at Chamberlain. He's ruthless inside there. I know you made the Johnny Valentine comparison. That's some serious intensity. And Fenrir now taking advantage. Randy Eller turned around. And Chamberlain looks to exploit that opening. And Meto somehow able to hang on. And Chamberlain can't finish Meto off quite yet. But now Chamberlain and Fenrir will do everything they can to prevent Meto from having an opportunity to get Lakay back in this matchup. And Fenrir getting under the skin of these fans.
And Fenrir is going to work.
Look how methodical. Just slowly picking apart Meto right here. And Fenrir now, along with Chamberlain. And that cocky confidence of Fenrir oozing.
I'm making it easy, baby. I'm making it easy. You wish you could.
And Chamberlain running on the opening, and here comes Lakay. And from the jungles of Haiti, Lakay ready to feast all over Chamberlain.
Beautiful suplex.
And that's some raw power right there, Kevin. And Fenrir sensed it and came in to break up the pin. And look at those ham hocks there, Lakay just having his way with Fenrir and Chamberlain. There's another cover.
You're not going to beat Chamberlain like that, Ralph.
And Lakay starting to push Chamberlain to the brink here. And each and every time Lakay drops one of those hammers on Alex Chamberlain, that blow resonates throughout his entire body. And Lakay Oh, up and down goes Chamberlain. And Meto getting the crowd jacked up. My stomach's starting to rumble, Kevin. I think it's about feeding time. And Chamberlain and Fenrir saw the possibility.
Great move. Maybe it was bird-like, but a great move. That's what great tag teams do. They win this one.
As Fenrir trying to take away all the momentum that Lakay had built up over the last couple of minutes.
Back to a wrestling hold.
And a smart move here, because when it comes to the cardiovascular conditioning here, Meto and Lakay both possess those short bursts of energy, where Chamberlain and Fenrir usually able to go a little bit longer. So a strong strategy to make sure Lakay has less gas left in that tank.
Great analogy there.
As Chamberlain with a judo throw, down goes the Leo God native. And this can do it here. Hooks that outside leg.
That's
not like that.
That's a mistake that Alex doesn't make much.
So if you're in this kind of position here, Kevin, in control right now, you throw him just about everything but the kitchen sink at Lakay and Meto. How can Chamberlain and Fenrir possibly finish this one off?
They follow their game plan, wear them down, and eventually their wrestling ability will bring them to the promised land.
You have to wonder how much of their game plan is technically legal, as they have been on the up and up throughout the matchup, but you have to wonder if somewhere deep in that strategy, are they looking to pull out a tactic? As Chamberlain looking to crawl towards this corner, Lakay looking to get Meto back in this matchup, and here comes the Bulgarian Punisher. Here comes Damien Fenrir. Fenrir's be careful. He doesn't step right into that spear. And Meto comes right back the other way. What a counter!
What a counter. I thought he was taking the window.
And that double arm drop overhead belly to belly. Meto's starting to cook here. Fenrir makes the mistake right there. Meto looking to capitalize. Pound for pound, two of the strongest in CCW. As Meto now pulls him right back in. Right knee bomb. Kevin, he's got him. This has got us two. Oh, and Chamberlain makes the save. If the Southeastern champion does not make that save, Kevin, we're talking about the end of the matchup.
I'm not sure that he didn't get a 3 count. That was very close. Of course, I got to go with Randy. He's an experienced referee, but it was very, very close.
Chamberlain locked and loaded for that lariat. Meto caught him with the Superman punch. This one's starting to break down right in front of us. Fenrir steps right through and takes Meto down. And it looks like this has quickly gotten personal, Kevin.
It certainly has.
It's almost as if they're fighting for top student supremacy. And Meto takes a home run swing, runs a few minutes away from the Met Spring Training Complex. I think that one might have left the yard. As Fenrir in a precarious position. And Meto looks like he's trying to hook Fenrir for the superplex. And one goes up, must come down. But keep your eyes here. There's Chamberlain. He dropped the bomb. And Lakay. Swinging side slam. Down goes Chamberlain. The shirt comes off. And it's time to eat. As here we go. Meto on one side. Fenrir on the other. Fenrir charges in. Meto sidesteps. Down goes Fenrir. As Randy Eller here trying to maintain a semblance of order, Kevin. Lakay paired on with Fenrir. Chamberlain paired on with Meto. Kitty bar the door. We got a Pierce Dixon. But Chamberlain just put his hands on Randy Eller.
Randy's not going to take this.
Chamberlain and Meto spilling to the floor. Now, Lakay and Fenrir. Oh, Lakay, he has his hands on Eleanor. Oh, he's pushed right down. And he calls for the belly's had enough.
I don't blame him.
The chaos is ensuing here. So the brawl continues. These fans certainly not too pleased with the outcome. But as we're trending towards February 18th, Game of War. We're having a war right here in Port St. Lucie.
In the cage.
2 rings, double cage. And you have to imagine Lakay, Meto, Chamberlain, Fenrir. Can 2 rings and a double cage even contain these 4?
I don't think so.
As the issues between these 4 men appear to be far from over in Coastal Championship Wrestling, this one officially thrown out a no contest here tonight in this tag team bout. And coming up next, here at Breaking Chains, we will hear from the Big Boss, Toot Toot, in English. We got 2 segments. No, we got a segment that Andrew of CCW. And I'm certainly very curious and anxious to get an update on this injury of the bus. He's been in great spirits all day. You have to wonder what this is all about.
down? Wait, I know you guys have watched awesome CCW wrestling. As you can see, I'm in the sleep. I want to get to the next match. Basically, I ruptured my bicep tendon 4 weeks ago here in the city.
Don't tell your wife no anymore.
You know, I'm married here in the ring, so this is my home. This is my home. That's true, I'm back. I did have successful surgery last Wednesday. We attached the bicep, and everything's looking good. Unfortunately, the surgeon and orthopedic doctor had some not so good news. They strongly advised that I stop wrestling.
Come on, Bus.
So unfortunately, their advice to me was to retire.
Oh, come on! Loose Spectre, are you serious? I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry.
Andy! What happened to your wing, Andy? It looks like your arm is gone. Although, I gotta be honest, I'm usually here in a really bad mood, but today, it's a wonderful day, folks! Andy, your hero is done! Done! Go ahead, Andy! Tell him to retire!
Before I was so rudely interrupted, the doctor provided me some time.
Yes! Retire! Anybody here with me tonight? Because I don't need anybody here tonight. You're hurt. You can't do a damn thing. It's bad enough that you're driving a school bus with one arm, endangering the children of this city, trying to collect money when you hurt yourself being hurt.
We're on winter break.
You're not going to stop you. No one's going to stop you. I'll keep us stronger than ever.
Andy, there's no doings here tonight, baby. Go to the back. You're retired. The arm is bad. You're an old man. And you're looking at the palm of immigration. And your whole man is gonna get broken right now. Go ahead, you triple coward. Get to the back.
Loose Spectre smacks that injured arm.
He's hurt. You'll never, ever wrestle here again. You can't even handle me. Big man, come on. I'm right here.
So the boss clearly not 100%, but he will not retire. He will be back here for Game of War February 18th, Saturday night. And it looks like he wants Loose Spectre and the Scumbags.
Great food deal. We'll be there later. We hope you can join us. Wrestling fans, your next match. Please stay up for one call. Introducing first, from New York City, weighing in at 280
Kilmeister in his second of a double shot weekend here for CCW. He begins his CCW career as we end the year. He picked up a nice job last night, picked up the win, or rather a double count out over Eddie Valentine, but that was a knockdown, drag-out fight. But Andrew Anderson now looking to get the victory to close out his weekend with CCW.
I know why Andrew's here. Not just for the competition, but he's after Gangrel. It's a bad blood. I know the between them.
There is a bit of a history there between the Vampire Warrior and the Reinforcer outside of the CCW universe. As Andrew Anderson has cornered Ozzy Kilmeister against the guardrail and the Reinforcer in front of us here. Come on now.
I'm a big fan of Ozzy's, but he got to take his jacket off and get into this fight.
And again, Ozzy Kilmeister maybe overstepping his boundaries, getting in there with a 25-year veteran like Andrew Anderson.
Well, I would agree with you. Ozzy has a no-guy attitude.
He certainly does not back down from a fight, but I'm not sure he really knows what he signed up for. Andrew Anderson, one of the smartest professional wrestlers out there, and he really picked his spot here tonight.
And a lot of guys don't know what they get in the ring when they get in the ring the first time with Andrew.
And Ozzy going to have to fight from underneath off of the opening bell. And you mentioned Gangrel. Andrew Anderson would love a piece of the Vampire Warrior sometime in 2023. As CCW, whether it's in Pompano Beach, Hialeah, Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, up here in Port St. Lucie, Ocala, Kissimmee, even Nashville, Tennessee, plenty of opportunity to get a crack at the Vampire Warrior next year.
Everybody would love to see that match. I know I would.
Certainly a veteran-like matchup that a lot of the students of Gangrel can study at a high level. And Kilmeister, the master of that headbutt, down goes the Reinforcer. And just like that, Andrew Anderson needs a breather.
Ozzy needs to go out. Oh boy, Ozzy.
And Ozzy, we talked about that heart, Kevin, not backing down. And a couple of months ago, back in April as a matter of fact, right here in this exact position, Jacob Fatu, Gangrel, rolling all around the Mid-Florida Event Center, knockdown, drag-out fight that is very well one of the top candidates for Match of the Year. And you have to imagine Anderson maybe studied a bit of that tape. And of course, you can catch all of our backlog CCW YouTube channel and new episodes of Alive each and every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. CCW Alive on YouTube.
I've been watching myself. they're very good to go back and see the growth of these young guys.
Absolutely, and get a little bit of a background on each and every one of the stars of Coastal Championship Wrestling. And as you said, Kevin, really see what happened when they began and where they are in the present day. As Kilmeister, a year ago, never would have thought he saw himself in a championship match, never would have thought he'd see himself in the ring with a 25-year veteran like Andrew Anderson and holding his own.
He's more than holding his own right now. And that headbutt is the key to this.
As Anderson's already been on the receiving end of the headbutt, and he's going to do everything in his power to not feel it anymore. And Anderson, like the veteran that he is, just keeping that pace very slow and not allowing Kilmeister to build any momentum. So we set him up here. Saw that last night, that butterfly suplex by the reinforcer.
Say some more, Lucie.
He said Mark Lewin right there, Kevin, a guy you know very well, the Purple Haze, right here in the backyard, Championship Wrestling from Florida.
Exactly. He was a student of Mark's too. But Ozzy needs to get his wind back right now. Can't let Andrew just take it to him.
As Anderson now might be looking to shut the door in his Port St. Lucie debut. And Kilmeister, oh, he's got real power. Look at Ozzy. He's got him. The must slam. He's got him. 1, 2. Anderson kicks out, but Ozzy Kilmeister, I had no clue he had that kind of power and strength. You want to tell you about putting in the work. Kilmeister just displayed it right there.
I think he gets the headbutt.
As Ozzy trying to prove his worth to CCW management, wants to show everyone right to the championship scene that he is the man for the job. He lives, bleeds, and breathes CCW.
That may be the move that turns the tide. That headbutt is very dangerous.
We call Cha-Cha Charlie the franchise. But Ozzy Kilmeister, he's the engine of CCW. He's the motor. Oh, and Anderson.
Low blow.
Gets him with the low blow, but the referee did not see it. And Anderson, Northern Light suplex. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to do it.
Strong win for him.
He went low, the referee didn't see it. And we've talked about Anderson being a veteran. He put it on full display and stole this win. He's yelling for Qrow. Kevin, what do you know about this?
I heard there's an altercation in a restaurant between the two. And I don't know much more than that.
So we'll have to get to the bottom of it, just as we thought. We're answering some questions. We receive even more.
This was a good win for Andrew, and Ozzy showed his mettle, that's for sure. Like you said, into the ring with a 25-year veteran and holding your own for most of the match.
As the reinforcer reinforced his spot on the CCW roster with a huge win over Ozzy Kilmeister right there. Invidia, unfortunately, unable to help Ozzy much in this bout. But Kevin, coming up next, we have 2 bouts left to go. It is our only championship matchup of the night. Marina Tucker defending the CCW women's title against the Radley, and it's about to come down right now.
All right, listen, fans, getting over the Jackal Training. We're going to draw right now for a $100 cash prize. Please welcome J.C. Roper.
Last time we were here, this guy called out my Texan.
I don't even know who he is.
On sale now for
So here we go, co-main event of the evening tonight at Breaking Chains, Port St. Lucie, Florida, Mid-Florida Event Center. Final event of the year for Coastal Championship Wrestling. Once again, Blake Chadwick alongside the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan. Kevin, it's been so great having you in TCW over the last few months.
The back pleasure, man. The back pleasure is real for carrying me this far.
As Rocky Radley, attitude turned up to 10, just about as always.
Wrestling fan, here is your champion. She hails from Qrow, and Detroit Barbie, Marina.
So here she comes, Marina Tucker, who in 2022 had essentially the feud of the year with Kylie King over the CCW Women's Championship. And here she comes. And it's interesting because it seems like the fans not gravitating towards either the challenger nor the champion.
Like a neutral ground here.
And Marina Tucker, who is of course been making waves, not just throughout CCW, but all around the United States and the world, a part of Women of Wrestling. Being managed by Rada Star, looking to be right at the top of the WOW promotion. Also here in CCW, essentially owning both the East and the West Coast.
Let's go, Rocky!
So, our second to last bout once again of the night, our only championship to be decided. Rocky Radley, in what I do believe is her CCW debut, taking on Marina Tucker. And Kevin, you have seen a lot of the challengers for Tucker over the last several months. Who has really stood out to step up to Marina coming up in the new year?
Right now, there's a host of young ladies that are doing a great job. And that's the thing about CCW. They bring in this all over.
The division very deep, and a lot of challengers set to come down against Marina Tucker, and new ones will emerge as well. But it very well could be against Rocky Radley, who is a championship caliber athlete in her own right, winning championships in several promotions all throughout the state of Florida. And look at the athleticism here by Radley, and she's looking to prove that she can hang with the champ tonight.
Right now, she's
I can do it here, Kevin. Can't just with a knee right in the jaw. And there might have been a discrepancy there. It didn't look like her left shoulder was down in general.
I agree with you what I said. I think
A rare out-of-position moment by our senior official, Randy Elliott, tonight. But Marina Tucker is always picking her spots, always exploiting openings, always seizing the moment, just like she did in that triple threat matchup the last time we were here, which she got by not just by Ashley D'Amboise, but also Kylie King to win that title.
great running knee.
Come on, Rocky!
And Tucker, whose confidence is through the roof right now. And you can't blame her, Kevin. With all of her success around the world, she's really proving her worth at a high level.
Like you said, she owns the East Coast and West Coast. And probably every place in between.
Indeed. And Tucker causes Radley's head to meet the back of the mat. And Randy Eller says that's only two. But coming up next, Kevin, of course, it's our no disqualification tornado six-man tag team match, really leading us right into Game of War when we're back here February 18th.
I'm really looking forward to February 18th. Double cage.
And a lot of questions still left to be answered. Who are we going to see as a part of that Game of War matchup? Why is Andrew Anderson calling out Qrow? A lot of questions still to be answered here in CCW. And Tucker now trying to slow down Rocky Radley. Randy Elliott checking in. It looks like Radley will continue. Radley's had some serious wars with some of the top women in all of the state of Florida, but she looks to be laid out right here as Marina Tucker perfectly seizing the moment. And that won't be enough.
Why she started playing the crowd when she had her in a dazed position is beyond me.
Kevin, with what you've seen here from Marina Tucker, does she have what it takes to be the CCW Women's Champion for a long time?
I think so, but she has to get by this.
Oh, and Radley, German release suplex dumps Marina Tucker right on her neck, but Radley might be making a mistake here, not going for a cover. It looks like she's trying to put together some offense now. And Tucker creates a separation. And Radley, once again looking for more. And Kevin, we saw last night from Tony Tenali. A little bit more force here with the larger Radley. That sliding German suplex too. And again, the hesitation might have cost the challenge.
I hadn't seen that move in my life. I've seen it 2 nights in a row.
You can really see how things have changed around here over the last several years. Innovative offense left and right. And we're in a dangerous position right here for both women. But again, Marina Tucker is that champion, has that inherent champion's advantage. A count out or disqualification will keep that title around her waist. And it looks like Tucker and Radley having some detractors there in our front row. As Randy Elliott trying to get both women back inside the ring again. The title cannot change hands on the outside.
That was close.
That indeed was close. As Radley, again, having some issues with those ribs. You have to imagine the breathing compromise of the challenger. As Radley might have just found her opening there, Kevin. Connects out of nowhere to Meto. Tucker somehow is able to hang on.
Keep going, Rocky!
And Marina Tucker, Kevin, we know how devastating that DDT can be. That might do it too. And somehow Radley's able to get the shoulder up.
Keep it going! Come on, Rocky!
As Radley looking to get to her feet, the challenger is down, the champion is down. Our only title matchup, the final title bout of the year, Kevin. It's hanging the balance right here in Port St. Lucie.
And Rocky sees the crowd behind him.
As Tucker and Radley back and forth, tooth and nail, right in the center of the ring. You can truly see the importance of the CCW Women's Championship between both women. As Radley and Tucker, neither woman really giving an inch here. Oh, Tucker puts herself in a precarious position, and Radley gets stunned. I thought Rocky Radley had an opening right there, Kevin. But Marina Tucker, that flipping driver, 2 and 3, that'll do it. The Detroit Bobby indeed pushed the women here, Kevin. Rocky Radley, have to give her kudos for coming out and proving her worth as a challenger. But there's a reason why Marina Tucker still sits on top of the mountain as she picks up a big win. As Marina Tucker has gotten by the best of the best here at CCW, and now we have to wonder, as the year turns from 2022 to 2023, who will step up to the plate and challenge the Detroit Barbie for the Women's Championship here at CCW.
CCW fans, are you ready for tonight's main event? Let me hear you, wrestling fans. Are you ready? This match is a six-man tag team match with no disqualification. Introducing first, team number one, weighing in at 200 pounds.
So here we go, our final match of the year in CCW, and it is going to be a big one. Six-man tag, no disqualifications, no countouts, anything goes, tornado tag team, everything but the kitchen sink is going to be involved in this one.
Is this going to be a precursor to what we're going to see in February?
I indeed think it will be. The big question, though, Kevin, will be a precursor with the participants involved, as we know we're going to see 4-on-4 coming up on February 18th. Tonight's 3-on-3, and you have to imagine some of the players here tonight will be involved in Game of War.
I agree with you 1,000%.
So James Tapia, who made his CCW debut a couple of months back, and has really made some waves, moving right up the charts, and looks to be in serious consideration for high-profile matches next year. Tapia, that covers you all retire. He's ready to fight tonight, Kevin.
I was very impressed by him in the last couple of months. He's doing an incredible job.
Certainly one to watch in 2023. We talked about Elliott Qrow, being this year's most improved wrestler of the year. James Tapia already throwing his hat in the ring as it relates to next year's consideration. And he's teaming up with two studs tonight. Former Cruiserweight champion Alan S2S Martinez, and of course, CCW Heavyweight champion Ariel Levy, the Golden Chileans, along with James Tapia, look to win the last match of the year here in Port St. Lucie.
It's going to be a bad day with the last match of the year. We're going on fire, huh?
of the South American Alliance. They broke up back in May. Oh, wait a minute. You've got to be kidding me. That's Ozzy Martinez and the fake Vinicious. Ariel Levy, his head has gotten bigger than that championship title. Alan Martinez, your 2022 CCW Wrestler of the Year. What a mockery. Delusional.
My bad, Daddy. I'm right here with my Brazilian destroyer, the real one, Vinicious. And with me, my movie star, Ariel, Levy, Daddy. That's right, because this is the holiday season. And we're gonna give all of you short, overweight, undereducated Americans a true reconciliation before Christmas. So, big, unique, and special brother. Let's hang it out. I love you. Vinicious. You really make it special to me.
I guess Levy's giving during the holiday season. And here comes participant number 1 of our second team. The former 2-time Southeastern champion, Jackal Stevens. You want to talk about popularity? The teammates of Jackal Stevens certainly sit at top of the list. But this man, the heart and soul of CCW. As of course we saw Stevens lose the Southeastern Championship to Alex Chamberlain due to his former partner Agony's interference back in August. And I believe the roof is ready to come off of this Florida Event Center. Here he comes, the franchise of CCW. Cha-Cha sets the world on fire in CCW. The former champion, of course, the man who's to come to Levy back in July and Bash in the Blue.
The whole crowd is up dancing for John. He is the franchise.
Cha-Cha Charlie 1A, Jackal Stevens 1B when it comes to popularity within CCW. And now this third man, he's ready to break loose. And now the music plays properly. And here he comes. We saw him last night. And naughty or nice, this match, the thing that he just looks like he might have to do it again. And immediately Vinicious, he's going into the ring. Oh, he's got a table. Oh, wait a minute, Cha-Cha pulls out Tapia. And it looks like we're off and running here. Jackal's got S2S. We're going to do our best to call the action, Kevin. And it's going to spill all around the Mid-Florida Med Center. Wait a minute. Vinicious. He's got the fake Vinicious. This imposter. Through the table. We're looking at straight chaos here in Port St. Lucie. All 6 of these men you have to imagine in high consideration to be a part of Game of War February 18th right back here in this building. 2 rings, 2 cages. And Vinicious sends us 2 rest right into the steel.
He caught him in mid-air.
As some officials try to help this snake Vinicious in the back finally. But he's hopefully see the last of him. There's that signature body block. Down goes Tapia. As Andy Seeley will certainly have his hands full throughout. And it looks, oh wait a minute! Vinicious was heading to the back with Levy and immediately gets interrupted by Damien, Fenrir, and Alex Chamberlain with a chair. But Kevin, it's completely legal.
Everything goes. No DQ.
No tags, no countouts, no disqualifications. And it looks like the damage has been done by Fenrir and Chamberlain. Coming to the aid there of Levy. We talked about that being friends. And now it looks like there's an advantage for the Golden Chilean to James Tapia. Just like there will be a man advantage on February 18th until that final position there where it will be. As now you see Jackal and Tapia going at it. As Cha-Cha, the assistant sling blade, down goes James Tapia. As S2S and Jackal and Cha-Cha here. We saw what they did to ELA a couple of months ago. Wait a minute, Levy! He's got that chair! doing damage here. And Kevin, we were talking about that advantage, as one team will have it until we get to that match beyond portion of the bout. As right now, it's a 3-on-2 advantage for the Golden Chileans and James Tapia. Vinicious nowhere to be found.
I'm going to interrupt you. It's 4-on-2. The champion's got a chair. They can use it.
That chair is certainly worthy of another person. As Jackal, Stevens, and Cha-Cha Charlie having their hands full here. Look at Jackal trying to fight, but it might be a numbers game too much to overcome. As S2S, he's ascending, but he gets quickly knocked off. As Jackal and Ariel, this is a match many folks would love to see from the CCW Heavyweight Championship. And if you go back last Saturday to Mavericks in Hialeah, Jackal Stevens really won the title until Levy used those brass knucks, which we've seen several times over the last few months. And you wonder will those brass knucks rear their head again tonight.
Anything goes. Anything.
It would be legal if they do happen to show. As Levy and Martinez. As you said, Kevin, already have a huge advantage. As Cha-Cha right in front of us, neutralizing Tapia. There's sheer chaos in this six-man tag. Cha-Cha in the ring here. And he's trying to take on the Golden Chileans all by himself. From the Dragon to the German.
Cha-Cha's turned to smash the rock.
And Charlie looking to seize the moment. It could be time for the Cha-Cha elbows, but Tapia pulls out his receipt, and Kevin, Charlie collides face first with that steel.
It looks like he's out.
And Cha-Cha next to Kevin Sullivan here. It looks like he very well could be out of this bout. And Jackal unloading now on Levy.
This is one of the wildest matches I've ever seen.
And the Jackal jig busted out. And S2S running in front of us here. No longer playing Bill Alfonso. And Martinez, he's going to find himself in high-risk territory. Oh, he was going for the blockbuster. Wait a minute. Vinicious is back. Here comes Vinicious. He's limping back. And he's got a kendo stick. Wait a minute. Martinez and Levy. Oh, I was coming through. And Vinicious breaks it up. And S2S all alone with the Brazilian Destroyer and Levy and Tapia. Well, Tapia, he's right in front of the ring. Cha-Cha and Levy brawling in the aisleway. As Vinicious now putting Martinez in position and sit out powerbomb. And Tapia, oh, he's got the kendo stick. He's lacing right into Vinicious. Oh, Vinicious clocked right on top of the head. Hasn't he been a hit enough over the last few months? As referee Andy Seeley looking for anything to potentially count.
This match has gone back and forth and back and forth. The tide has turned so many times.
Oh! And Tapia accidentally hits S2S. And Cha-Cha lays it out. There's a whole lot of plunder in there, Kevin. And Cha-Cha takes them both out. And Charlie, Saito suplex. S2S nearly slipped in the ropes. And Charlie has the look. Oh, there's the brainbuster. This crowd showing their support. They know what's coming February 18th. Oh, and Tapia with the reverse DDT, but Charlie rolls out of the way. As Tapia, he's measuring up Jackal. And Tapia right into the ribs, and normally, Kevin, that's a DQ, but completely legal once again.
And I don't think that's the last time that chair is going to be used.
And Tapia might be looking to shut the door here, and a pinfall victory over Jackal Stevens will certainly put James Tapia's name in the conversation in 2023. And Jackal now. Cha-Cha! There's the backstabber, and Jackal's got him here. The Olympic slam. Oh, right to the chair. He folded the chair in half. Jackal pulls him over. That'll do it. Looks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Chaos ensuing here. As Vinicious clearing the ring with the chair, as Fenrir and Chamberlain are back out here. And taking a look between Chamberlain, Fenrir, S2S, Ariel, Levy. Kevin, we might be looking at one of the teams from Game of War.
And this is what we said before. Precursor.
And when we take a look inside the ring, Vinicious, Cha-Cha Charlie, Jackal Stevens, that looks about 75% of the equation from my end.
Because right here, February 18th, Lucie, baby. For the first time ever, we're gonna play games. We invite you. Bring your 4 best guys. We'll bring ours. Hell, we might bring a vampire. February 18th in this building for the first time ever. Game of War!
2 rings, 2 cages, 8 men!
You guys think you're tough, huh? Yeah! 1, 3, it doesn't matter.
Vinicious and the Vampire Warrior Gabriel. I can't wait for February 18th.
Someone's gonna get hurt real bad.
What an incredible way to close out 2022 right here for Coastal Championship Wrestling. Once again, the last territory proving to be the place to be in the state of Florida, up in Nashville, Tennessee. A great night of action once again. Marina Tucker still your CCW Women's Champion. And now our two teams are set February 18th right back here in the Sterling Mid-Florida Event Center. Game of War.
Your mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.